Chiefs beat the Chargers. Justin Herbert injured his ribs. He was out for a play, came back. But this was one of those games that I don't overreact to. Now, if the Chargers won the game, I might overreact a little bit. But the fact that Kansas City won this game, I'm not surprised. But you're starting to look at how good is, the L.A. Chargers. How good are they? There were two plays that decided this game. And you had an interference call, and then you had the 99-yard interception return for a touchdown. But it could have gone either way. I think both of these teams are going to be battling each other, not only one more time during the regular season, but they might see each other again in the playoffs. I think the overreaction to Kansas City's offense without Tyreek Hill might have been an exaggeration, because we don't give Patrick Mahomes credit for making other receivers look good, right? We do Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady. Patrick Mahomes, if I said when they drafted Travis Kelce, that guy's going to be a Hall of Fame wide receiver. Okay, he didn't start that way. Tyreek Hill, he wasn't a first-round draft pick. McCole Hardman, I mean, let's be fair to Mahomes. Mahomes does make wide receivers and his running backs look better. We tend to give Brady credit, and I know there's a long track record and a larger sample size. Aaron Rodgers. Let's see if Aaron Rodgers is going to make these wide receivers better. Yes, Marv.
So does this give Mahomes a better MVP case? If he does what he's doing,
sure.
There's no Tyreek.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a story to tell. That's why I try to impress upon the audience when it comes to voting for awards. The writers, broadcasters love to tell a story. What is the new story? Like the Greek Freak. We told that story before. Luka hasn't won his MVP. All right, well, we still got that one. KD or Steph Curry and LeBron. Now LeBron may be winning one more. You could tell that story. In the NFL, Rodgers, he's won it a couple of years in a row. Can he win another one? Oh, if he wins one now without Devontae Adams. So he has a little bit of that. Now there's something new there. Mahomes, you don't have Tyreek Hill. Well, let's see what he's going to do. And Chris Sims had some interesting things to say yesterday where he said he thinks Kansas City's offense is going to be more diverse, therefore more dangerous this year. We'll play that for you. We'll bring it back in case you missed that yesterday. But the Chiefs caught a lot of flack in the offseason because they're like, wow, they let Tyreek Hill go. And then you start to look at the roster and you go, okay, let's see what Mahomes is going to do. Juju Smith-Schuster, okay. I mean, it's not attention-grabbing, but you look at a team that goes, okay, he completed passes to 8 different receivers last night. So if you get 3 guys to replace one guy, that makes you a little bit more dangerous, not as predictable. Now, you're not as spectacular. And I think we get caught up. They still give you the same amount of points when you score a touchdown. There's no degree of difficulty. Like, man, did you see Tyreek Hill? He made 5 guys miss and a 78-yard. It doesn't matter. It's you scored a touchdown there. But watching Mahomes actually both of them last night, that's a lot of fun. The NFL is in good hands with these high-end quarterbacks. And if you've been around Justin Herbert in person, like he's a big guy. He's probably a legit 6'6". Now, I thought I was 6'3", and then I found out at the doctor yesterday I was 6'1". Therefore, I'm probably not a good judge here. By the way, I had somebody yesterday came up to me. It was a nice older lady, and she said, "I love you" on Murders in the Building.
Great.
Only Murders in the Building.
Yeah.
And I went.
Did you also have a fake arrow going through your head?
I thought, well, I'm not Selena Gomez. No. I'm not Martin Short. I said, oh, I'm not Steve Martin. She goes, and I went, I'm not. And then she didn't believe it, but she thought that I was Steve Martin. And she said, I love you on Murders in the Building. So it's not the official title, only Murders in the I love you in Murders in the Building. So I just said, well, thank you. Yeah, Paulie.
I got to tell you, it's not even close that you look like Steve Martin. I mean, he has drastically white hair, and he's had white hair since he's like 26.
Yeah.
You're salt and pepper.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Someone actually
It's salt and pepper.
Peppa.
Okay.
Keep it real.
Yeah.
We had a couple posts last night of pictures of Justin Herbert. People said he looks like he could be your son. His team picture this year.
Yeah.
I'll bring it up, but some people said Justin Herbert looks like he could be Dan's son.
Well, why don't you put him next to my son and see if he looks like he could be my son's brother?
Justin Herbert looks more like you than your son does.
Oh. Well, my son looks like Drew Lock.
Better arm.
He does have a better.
Dang.
No, as a question.
Too soon.
Oh,
Too
no.
soon.
No, he does.
Oh.
No, my son doesn't have a better.
He has
No.
more. He has more confidence and ability.
He's got a better chance of playing, I think. All righty. What, Paul?
I do have one issue about if you casually watched the game last night.
Okay.
So on that last drive, remember Kansas City tied up 17-17.
Kansas City.
Justin Herbert leads him right down the field. He throws a pass to Gerald Everett, and then another pass to Gerald Everett, who runs 26 yards, and Everett's gassed. He's pounding his helmet saying, "Get me off the field," and they wanted to run a quick play. They looked for Everett on a little turnaround pattern, and Everett was just out of gas and didn't move to the ball.
Yeah.
That's an RCI, a receiver caused interception. Justin Herbert gets the pick six on his career record forever. He had nothing to do with that being a pick six.
No, he didn't. And you could see Everett, and great job by the camera crew and the director. And Herbie, too, of noticing that. Because Everett wants to come out. When you tap your helmet, it's like, all right, can you take me out? And they missed it. And he didn't have the effort on that play, and it cost him. So you had pass interference, and then you had that. Those are the two plays last night. And you're about to go up 7. And all of a sudden, wait a minute, we're down 7. So, huge play. By the way, Chargers did cover.
Was it 4.5?
4.5?
Yeah.
Yeah. Entertainment purposes only, of course. Poll question today, Seton. What do we have? The other thing, and Seton pointed this out, and I didn't think of it. By the way, in case you're wondering, and I did have a lot of people saying, hey, are you watching the game? Because I have DirecTV down in my little bar area, a little small TV, and I don't have a smart TV, and I'm not smart enough to have a smart TV. So I have this small TV.
I got a lot of messages about that last night. Is Dan okay?
I took out my phone, and I had Amazon Prime on my phone. And I just clicked on it, and all of a sudden, presto changeo, I've got football.
Jed's a millionaire?
Yes, I text the Danettes. I go, yes, I did it.
You're so proud.
I did. I didn't need my kids to help me there.
I'm watching this game on an app on my cellular device.
But Seton said, do you know what's interesting with Amazon is you're locked in. There's no channel surfing. So when they put up a commercial, when they go to commercial break, you're watching the commercials. I don't know if Amazon goes, we can charge more for those commercials because you can't channel surf here.
Yeah,
Yes.
you can't just like flip around and say, they went to commercial. Let me go see what's happening with the Yankee game or whatever.
Yes, Bo.
By halftime, I'd ordered a new bathrobe and a pair of slippers and a crock pot.
That's not true. You did not. Can Amazon be seen around the world? Can Amazon Prime be seen around the world?
Oh, like the video app? The Prime Video? Oh.
Yes. Could you see that game in Germany if you wanted to on Amazon Prime? Because I don't know what the rules and regulations are. Andrew Marchand, who covers the media, sports media for the New York Post, going to join us a little bit. I want to ask him. There were some technical difficulties. I thought the studio show looked good. The audio was not good. It's almost like testing your microphones, but not able to replicate what that sound is like in Kansas City. There are certain places where you go, I think I got an idea of how loud it's going to be. It's always louder than you think it's going to be. And Kansas City is one of those places. But it felt like the audio part of it was a little annoying, but the studio show was fine. You got Al and you got Herbie. Although I thought Al went college references a couple of times early. Like, boy, this is like a college atmosphere. Just to let Herbie feel at home. And almost like Herbie going, I got it, Al. I cover college football. Yeah, Paulie.
Herbie, you going to put on one of those mascot heads like Corso at the end of the segment? What, is that your job or Corso?
877-3DP show.
Yeah, you're right, Al. This is actually a lot like hockey, too, isn't it?